You know, what's good? Anybody, any soul, anybody just listening out there. So, I never really asked for anything from you guys here on YouTube. I never really asked the community for, money, anything like that. But I'm gonna ask for one thing to anybody out there. Just one thing is just prayers. Prayers for my best friend. I'm currently sitting in the parking lot right now. Um, they only allow two people at a time inside the ICU, so two people went in right now. I'm just gonna wait till it's my turn to go see him. I saw him yesterday, so hey, what's going on? Angel, what's up? Oscar, how's it going? Yeah, not trying to put his business out there. Reasons why, it's just been real tough on him, and right now he's got a 10% chance of survival. So I'm really scared as hell. I spent most of the day earlier today crying. I spent most of yesterday crying, so I'm trying not to right now. Just want to talk and just get things, thinking about life, you know, what we do in life and things like that. Thanks. I appreciate that, Angel. I really do. Need all the prayers. I mean, basically, just in a nutshell, his liver and his kidneys are shutting down. Just fucking hate that air vent. That's probably like the most annoyingest thing about this car is that damn air vent. But yeah, his liver's failing. His kidneys are close to failing. I mean, they ran dialysis on him yesterday. They're doing it again. They did it again today. They're gonna do it again tomorrow. And even if he pulls out and gets out of the hospital, there's still according to the doctors, 120 days. Anytime within that time, he could still pass. But if he makes it to 120 days, then it's looking a lot better. So having being told that, and then just thinking to myself like, if I was in his shoes, if a doctor told me that, like, what the hell, you know it makes you reflect on a lot of things, like, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing in this world? Are you being the best person that you can be? you know who you're fighting with, and why, and is it really worth holding all that anger and tension? Like, all of these things just cross my mind. I gotta see him pretty much just laid out in that bed. He's in and out. You know, it's too much. I almost lost my mom this year. Like, 2019 is ending on a very scary note. I'm not gonna say a bad note because I'm trying to keep so much positivity. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm praying hard. I'm trying different things, different prayers, talking to certain prayers and whatnot, and I'm just trying. A cop pulled up right here. I don't know what the cop wants, but yeah, it's a very tough thing. Um, so I guess the cop came with the ambulance. Dad passed away on May 16th. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Angel. I'm sorry, and my condolences. I'm trying to stay as strong as I can. Yeah, that is tough. It's tough for my best friend. His dad. You know what, Angel? That you mentioned that, it's kind of it's kind of coincidence. My friend's dad passed away earlier this year, and it's been really hard. It's been really hard on him, and the family's gone through a lot. And then now, there's a possibility that he might go. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy how all this is coming to be. I'd give anything if he would just get better. I mean, you know, I don't know. You start thinking too, like, what you could have done different to make a more positive impact in his life. Like, maybe I should have, you know, been on the phone more calling him. Maybe I should have texted him every day. Maybe, I should have visited him. Like, all these things just come into my head. It just makes me wonder, was I a real good friend to him or not? You know, just get worried about those things. Yeah, there's just pretty much tells you, you know, just like how fragile life is. Like, life is super fragile. You could be here today, be gone tomorrow, and you know, for everything in life, you know, the struggles, the negativity, and everything like that, you got to look back and say, you know, is it all worth it? Is it always worth it to be angry all the time, and to be upset all the time, to be mad all the time, to worry about what the next person has, trash the next person? Like, is it really worth it? Trolling and all these stupid things that people do on the internet, is it really all worth it? Because life is so fragile. You know, this is not permanent. We're not permanently here. You know, we're on borrowed time. That's a true statement. If someone wanted the raw truth, we're on borrowed time. The time that we have here on Earth, the time that we have here, is no guarantees. It's no guarantees how many years you're gonna live. It's no guarantees. You know, none of it is a guarantee. You have just this one life, and are you really doing everything that you can to, you know, to be the best you? That stuff's really starting to cross my mind now. It's really starting to cross just my thoughts and everything. Like, these things that we get in life, you know, do we really have to take it for granted? Do we really have to, you know, just think about today and tomorrow will take care of itself? Like, do we really have to have that mentality, you know? I mean, was I a good friend is still crossing my mind. That's just something that I can't get out of my head. Was if I was ever a good friend, you know? If he would say so, then he would say so. But I just feel like I could have been more. I could have been more of a better friend. Mr. A, I'm right. What's up? How's it going? Hey, Station, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, those are the things that cross my mind a lot. You know, he's only 38 years old. In my opinion, this is my opinion, I feel like that he really didn't live life. If we lose him, and I'm praying that we don't lose him. I'm praying that, you know, just he gets the strength. That's why I'm asking for everyone's prayers. Just send prayers to my friend Alex. Just send it to him. He's gonna need it. Yeah. Well, it's hard. It's just hard seeing him sitting in the ICU. It's, you know, I hear them yell out blue, you know, code blue, and it starts to freak me out as I'm wondering if something's happening with him. Because, you know, half the time that I saw him yesterday, you know, he was pretty much out of it. It was just like he was in and out. He was sleeping. Then he was awake, but not really all there. You know, they had him on a lot of medications, but then they're trying to take him off medications because they're trying to have his kidneys actually start to function again. By feeding him a lot of antibiotics is just going to do a reverse effect. You know, it's just going to cause more damage to the kidneys and probably something where it can't come back from. And yeah, I don't want that. You know, I don't want him to go. You know. But at the same time, too, I have to tell myself, like, if it's his time, then it's his time, right? Who am I to be selfish to say, you know? All those things just cross my head. It's so freaking confusing. It's just confusing as hell to even think that, to even try to be okay with it. But then I can't. You know. It's like yesterday I was on trying to sleep, couldn't sleep because I was scared that I was gonna get, you know, that message from his sister that he's gone. You know, those fears just really scared the hell out of me. Death really scares the hell. Death is probably one of the biggest things that I'm afraid of. It's not really so much of dying. It's just you don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, you can, you know, go to church and, you know, follow a religion and wholeheartedly and blindly put your faith into something, but then, you know, stuff like this just makes me question it. Like, what really does happen when you go? What happens to the fact after you go? Like, and that just puts the fear in me, and it's scary as hell. And I can't imagine what he's going through. You know, being told 10% chance of survival, that's really, really, really small odds right there. You know. Is this, no. I think of, like, you know, the way that we eat, the things that we eat, you know, So much food that's processed, so much food, chickens with freaking steroids, cows with steroids, and how if you want to eat like the best healthy food, you got to shell out more money out of your pocket, to get beef that's not tainted with chemicals and things like that. You're paying like an arm and a leg for it. It's like you're paying a lot of money to live, just to be healthy and live. Like, what kind of freaking world are we living in where, we have this huge price on everybody's life, that if they don't want to, eat healthier, to live longer, to be more healthy, to have all, the best nutrition, we got to go and freaking inject cows with chemicals and chickens with chemicals and stuff and feed that to everybody out there. No wonder why we're having leading causes of obesity, causes of cancer, causes of diabetes. All these things just cross my head. I don't know. I'm just thinking freaking weird. Just like looking at the world in a different pair of eyes. It's like, what the hell are we doing? Why are we fighting amongst each other? Why aren't we loving one another? Why aren't we being friendly to our fellow neighbors? Why are these things just happening like that? Like that's the things that, you know, I'm thinking about right now. My dad's age was 62. I appreciate you sharing that, Angel. I really do. Yeah, he's having kidney failure. His kidneys are slowly coming back. I mean, they've had him on dialysis yesterday and today. And today he ate like two pieces of food. His doctors wanted to feed him food to see how he responds. So he took like 2 bites of his food and that's about it. Fixed Fairmont also. What's after this life? Yeah. No, I'm with you there. I fear. I fear what comes after this, you know? And then also too, just like the people that I've hurt in my lifetime too, like, if I can go back and change things, I definitely would. What sucks is like the older you get, the wiser you get, and then the things that you know now that you wish you knew back then, because I'm not a perfect person. I'm for damn sure I've hurt somebody's feelings in the past, or I've done something pretty messed up to somebody. I mean, I'm human, but that's no excuse for me acting like an ass. If I can go back and change that and never do those things, I would. I definitely would. No strings attached. Not to be viewed in the eyes of the world as a good person, but just to do it, just to do the right thing. And it's just weird. It always takes death, either you coming close to death or someone really close to you coming towards death before people start to appreciate life. And I'm guilty of that. I am definitely guilty of that because I'm looking at this world with like a fresh set of eyes, and everything just kind of like changes my whole perspective on things, and how I should be treating people. um I don't want my friend to go, but it sounds so selfish to say that, but I don't think I can handle it. He's a real good dude. This dude can make anybody laugh. Okay, my friend Alex can make anybody laugh. you know he was always, always looking out for me. Like, he knows the tough things that I go through, and when I'm going through them, he's always been there. Like, never asking for anything in return, never wanting anything in return. Just like out of the blue, like, if he heard that I was depressed or if I was stressed out or whatever, he would always be that friend that would just like hit me up and just be like, yo, you okay, you good, I'm here for you. And he'd always make me know that he was there. Oh, bro, he was always there to, celebrate, whatever I was doing. If I rooted my phone and I got all super geeked out and happy that I rooted my phone, like, he was there to like celebrate it. Like, I mean, he's into tech and everything like that too. But I know that, me rooting my phone was not something to like really celebrate like that, like that huge. But, he just amplified it like that because he knew how excited I was for it. He was just one of those dudes that's just like, he would rock with it. Whatever the situation was, he would just rock with it. It didn't have to make sense to him. You know. He's like one of my biggest supporters. Um, he was always there. Like when I started my channel and I was making YouTube videos, and no matter how bad my videos sucked or how they were crap, he was always there. Like, oh, it's gonna get better, and watch, one day you're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers, and you're gonna be taking off. He just always had a positive outlook on everything. And now I'm forever grateful. I'm grateful that I met him. I'm grateful that I got to know him as a person. So, but yeah, I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I really appreciate those that came in live with me right now just to hang out and listen to me jabber on. For those people that watch the replay, just please, and prayers, just send prayers. That's all I'm asking for. I don't care for all the other stuff. I don't ask for much, and I'm just asking for this, just this, right? I don't care about subscriber count right now. I don't care about none of that stuff. I'm not asking for any of that stuff. I would just like prayers for my friend Alex. That's all. That's all I'm asking for. And you know what? Like, I know you guys are awesome. You guys rock with me for a long time. So I'm just reaching out to you guys. So prayers for my friend Alex, please. And yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on how he's doing.